some global stories. Word of caution coming in from Moody's as the US central government shutdown looms. The credit rating agency warns that this could be credit negative for the US sovereign. Interestingly, Moody's is the only one of the three major credit rating agencies to assign the US the top rating of AAA. Fitch recently downgraded the US rating amid the debt ceiling debate. The S&P had already downgraded the US in 2011.
Well, worries for Wall Street don't end here because inflation above Fed's 2% target continues to be the greater risk than the central bank's tightening measures slowing the economy, says Chicago Fed President Austin Goolsbee. The discussion will now be around how long they need to hold rates at the peak instead of how much more they're going to raise the rates, he added.
Right, shifting gears. Writers in Bollywood finally seeing some respite after the Writers Guild and studios inked a preliminary labor agreement. Talks between the Writers Guild of America and the Alliance of Motion Picture and TV Producers resumed last week after months of starts and stops, ultimately leading to a tentative deal that would end the ongoing writer strike.
And after the huge success of generative AI platforms like ChatGPT, tech giant Amazon is also jumping in to make its presence felt. It is investing as much as $4 billion in AI startup Anthropic, according to reports. Anthropic will use Amazon's data centers, cloud computing platform, as well as AI chips. The company had already announced it would enhance its voice assistant Alexa with generative AI, which would allow users to have smoother conversations with Alexa.
Right, centering focus towards news flow from China, HSBC has gone ahead and released a fresh economic forecast for China. It has lowered forecasts to 4.9% in 2023 versus a 5% figure earlier. For 2024, it has lowered forecast to 4.6%, citing that it expects the country's central bank to loosen policy stance with further cuts to boost interest rates.
Staying with China then, worries continue to mount for the country's property market after the embattled Evergrande announced that it was unable to issue new debt. Shares of the property developer plummeted by 21%, logging its largest single-day decline since last month. The company, remember, has shed more than a fifth of their value through this decline.